Welcome to episode 10 of Vinyl Snax. That's right, episode 10. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to thank everybody that's been tuning in, that's been commenting, sharing, liking all my videos. I truly, truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you guys. If you're new to the channel, what's up? Welcome to the channel. It's a channel pretty much dedicated to all my vinyl collection and anything vinyl related. So I thought the best way to celebrate episode 10 is if we talked about the machine that set everything off for us, the record player. Now, it's interesting because the history of the record player goes back to 1877 when a man named Thomas Edison, who also invented the light bulb, created a machine called the phonograph. But the phonograph wasn't like a record player. It actually played and recorded sound, but it would do it on these tinfoil cardboard cylinders that would kind of like rotate, so it would play it like that. As time passed, another guy came around called Alexander Bell, who expanded the design and added wax, which captured the waves of sound onto the wax, which is pretty neat, right? But in 1887, the game got changed by a guy named Emil Berliner, who patented a design called the gramophone. Now, this invention is what we now consider to be the basis of a record player, because it allowed grooves on flat discs instead of the cylinders to play sounds and music, making vinyl completely necessary. So that's pretty cool, right? So once that was invented, a couple years later in 1895, after many pretty much improvements that they did on it, the very first record player was mass produced and was pretty much the only way we were able to hear music and sounds was through the record player until the 1930s when radio came around and changed the game. So that's pretty much where the record player, and to this day, it's pretty much stayed the same. I mean, obviously, they've changed the designs, they've changed, the technology has changed, but it all still plays with a needle on some vinyl, and it's always been the same. And to me, it's probably my favorite way to listen to music. There's nothing like going out to a record store and catching some good records, setting them up, and playing them and laying them down. So I thought it was real cool. I chose this specific record. It's a record all about the year 1928. So it's nothing but songs from 1928. There's some really, really neat songs on this specific record. Let's Misbehave. It's a song called Let's Misbehave, I guess about being it's weird because all these old songs are all about being like perverted, but like not saying that you're being perverted. So the mooch, I don't know what that is, but it sounds perverted to me. But yeah, that's super neat. But again, the record players mostly are where we play them, and this is actually my personal record player. It's actually it's not an expensive one either. I got this one for about $130, something like that, on Amazon. The reason why I like this one is because it's an 8-in-1 record player. Now, what that means is that it actually plays 8 forms of functions. So it plays a record player, it plays cassettes, it plays CDs. It's Bluetooth compatible, so you can connect your phone to it and you can hear music from the speakers in here. Another really neat thing about it is it has a USB import right there. So what you can do is you can connect the USB adapter into it, and if you have a record, like me, I like collecting comedy records, so I like hearing comedy records when I'm on the road. And so what I'll do is I'll connect the USB import into it, play the record, and it'll actually record onto the USB adapter. So you can take your records on the road or hear them on your phone, transfer them over. And so that's pretty neat. I thought that was kind of the main sell for me, the reason why I bought it. It's actually pretty sturdy. I've had no problems at all with it. It is a Victrola. I recommend Victrolas. They're kind of like the standard of record players. They have some cheaper ones, but I really don't recommend the cheaper ones. The ones that are like briefcase, because the speakers are kind of wacky. Unless you have your own speakers, and maybe you can connect them, and it'll be worth it. But Like I said, this one was $130. I'm gonna actually put a link in the comments so that you guys can, if you guys want to purchase one or you guys want to know more about it, you guys can go ahead and click the link in the description. And if you want to purchase it, you can purchase it. So you'll have the same one and you guys can jam out with me and my records. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys don't even know how much it means to me to share the things that I like with you, and for you guys to show me love back. Like it really means a lot. All the time that we put into this, and the equipment that we're buying, and we're trying to expand the production little by little, especially with you guys supporting and sponsoring our little show here. Hopefully one day we'll expand and make it bigger and better for all of you guys. We have so many great ideas coming, and we just want to thank you personally for sticking with us. And on behalf of me and my producer, Drew Blues, woo! We want to go ahead and thank you guys so much by playing our first song ever that we've ever played on our record, guys. It's a song by the record 1928, and this is a song that was written by Gene Austin. And this song, actually, we heard it originally. Where did we hear it, Drew?
Shit.
We heard it on Boardwalk Empire, episode 1, and we truly fell in love with it, and we thought it was the best way to sign off on this episode. So, guys, again, we want to thank you completely from the bottom of our hearts, and so thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See you on the next episode.